by this government together. As we approach the election, the conscientization will continue, and everybody will know that they must play their part. We must unite as a people to see the back of this administration.
All right, let's some are saying 2027 may be Nigeria's last election as we know it. Do you agree with that?
If they don't do it properly, yes.
And what are the options if they don't do it properly?
The options is that they do it properly.
And when they don't do it?
When they don't do it properly, I've already told you what the American president had to say. The former American president.
Okay. Senator Adams Oshomole also sharply criticized the leadership, record, and political credibility of Peter Obi. Oshomole claimed that Anambra State was highly unsafe under Peter Obi's tenure 2006 to 2014. He also alleged that Obi failed to effectively tackle rampant kidnapping and could not control the activities of Bakassi Boys vigilante group. That was his argument. In the light of this, if, for the sake of argument, this is the position, how can he be entrusted with a larger platform like Nigeria?
I get very emotional when I talk about Comrade Adams Oshomole. I have said it in more places than one that Comrade Adams Oshomole is my political father. Mr. Peter Obi used to be, let me correct that. I have said it in time past that Comrade Adams Oshomole was my political father, whereas Mr. Peter Obi is my political leader. It is unfortunate when fathers begin to tell lies. I am going to say everything I am saying about Comrade Adams Oshomole with all due respect to him as someone who brought political consciousness to those of us young children in Edo North. In 2007, when he was running to be governor, I was one of the little children that was running after him in Azama Primary School in Jetu. We run and go and listen to him. We run and follow him to Afa Show, go to Ilele, go to Ikabigbo, go to Auchi, go everywhere. Go to Our Lady of Fatima College in Auchi. Go everywhere. We will escort him through the entire stretch of that road that goes from Jetu to Ikabigbo to Auchi, inside Auchi to Iyeke, into the Polytechnic. We were following him. He didn't pay me there to follow him. It was organic love because we thought he was bringing in a lot of political capital from the Nigerian Labour Congress. And he was governor for 2 terms. To make some of the allegations, in fact, let me quickly put this on record. When Comrade Adams Oshomole was running for re-election in 2012, he invited Mr. Peter Obi to commission Akpakpava Road in Benin. At that commissioning, Mr. Comrade Adams Oshomole pronounced Mr. Peter Obi as the best governor in Nigeria. Let him deny it. Absolutely. The biggest evidence. If I was to take this my assertion to court, my witness would be Comrade Adams Oshomole. Yes, because he invited Mr. Peter Obi to commission Akpakpava and pronounced him as the best governor in Nigeria. Mr. Peter Obi came to campaign for him in Edo State in 2012. How did I know? I was one of those who campaigned for Comrade Adams Oshomole as a student in the University of Benin. My nickname in Uniben was Oshomole because I was one of the leading lights in campaigning for him. Then our SUG president also supported him, and Niwake Orogun is probably watching this show. So I am mentioning names of people that are alive, verifiable. That Comrade Adams, the Comrade Adams I see today, is a shocking departure from the Comrade Adams Oshomole that motivated and inspired us as young children. That I am talking anything politics today is because we looked at Comrade Adams Oshomole. We saw him as a beacon of truth and a beacon of light. That the man now speaks the way he speaks shocks me to my marrow and is deeply heartbreaking for me. We are from the same local government. I'm from Esako West. I'm from Aochi. He's from Iyamo. My community is the headquarters of his local government. Today, in Edo North, where both of us come from, people no longer sleep with their 2 eyes closed. Kidnapping is rampant. People are in the bush even as we speak. What have you used your relationship with President Tinubu to do to solve that problem? Or you only come when it's election to tell us who to vote for? if the older generation in Edo not listen to him, those of us in the younger generation that he taught the virtues of truth and forcefulness and decisiveness will not listen to him. And about his rather flimsy allegation, the Bakassi boys did not exist when Peter Obi was governor of Anambra State. Do a fact check on it. Our viewers are watching. Please fact check. There were no Bakassi boys. Bakassi boys ended, I think, in the time of Mbadinuju, even before, I think maybe a little into Nkeki, before Peter Obi. In the time of Peter Obi, the then Inspector General of Police pronounced Edo State as the safest state in Anambra State. I beg your pardon. The then Inspector General of Police pronounced Anambra State as the safest state in Nigeria. When Comrade Adams Oshomole was governor, there were multiple bank robberies in Aochi, where I come from. I can name the name of the banks here. He was governor. There were bank robberies in Aochi. There were bank robberies in Uromi as a sitting governor. Can he deny that? Of course he cannot. It was Comrade Adams Oshomole's tenure that kidnapping became rampant in Edo. So much so that he put life imprisonment for kidnapping. He signed it into law. Can he deny that? Do not look at this log in your eyes. You are looking at the speck in your neighbor's eye. You are trying to remove the speck in your neighbor's eye. You have a whole log of wood in your eyes. Look at where he brought us into. He brought a former governor that he disagreed with. That governor almost sank Edo. He has brought another one that is disgracing Edo on a per second billing. Any day the governor he brought now opens his mouth, Edo must face public ridicule. That Comrade Adams Oshomole, who is the same age, at least on paper, with Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is speaking for Bola Tinubu this way. To me, I find it disgraceful. Comrade Adams Oshomole should be contesting for president against Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The very tenet of the person of Comrade Oshomole should not be in APC. Oshomole and APC are incompatible, at least the Oshomole we knew from the early 2000s. Having said all of this, old men must learn not to tell lies. Old men must learn to stand as shining examples to the young people. What he has become now tells me, I love the man so much that when his principal private secretary, Olaitan Yerinde, was murdered in Benin, I went to the burial in Osun. As a young boy, as a student in the University of Benin, I didn't need him to know me. I didn't need him to like me. We loved him organically. In 2012, I almost got suspended from the University of Benin supporting Adams Oshomole. I was accused of saying I would burn down the school. The reports are there. The luck I had while I graduated from that school is because I've never told this story anywhere. It's because the day they accused me of saying I would burn down University of Benin, I was sick in the school cottage hospital, the school health center in Uniben. That was how much of support I gave to Comrade Oshomole. That today, I now look at this same man and I am genuinely shocked at what he's saying. Since he has come to the market square, we are going to dance now, Abi. He accused Obi of being an importer, of importing goods. Peter Obi imported essential goods to Nigeria that Nigerians needed, and Nigerians patronized him. Comrade Oshomole imported a wife to Nigeria, and in fact, Danobi had an infamous song he would sing. He say, Osho labor bobo, Osho labor bobo, Osho carry money marry Oyibo, Oyibo run away, Osho dey cry. That is not my song. That is Danobi's song, Chief Danobi. And even when they alleged that the one he imported has left, the Shenkes he was massaging the foot on a private jet was also imported from South Africa. The evidence is there. So whereas Peter Obi was importing essential goods that Nigerians needed, my comrade, my father, was importing Shenkes from Brazil, Cape Verde, and South Africa and elsewhere. You said Obi did not. What are the other funny allegations again? That Obi ran away from a house that was leaking. I saw the video yesterday, disgraceful to the extreme, part of his campaign in Edo. In fact, they are campaigning for a local government election. They've already known the results. In Edo, you see, when people are not busy, when they don't have anything to do with their time. When you were setting the houses on fire, you expected Obi to stay? Oshomole has not done anything for Obi. Obi has done more for Oshomole. He has campaigned for him. He has stood by him. He supported him in 2012 when the whole world turned against him. We supported him in 2012. That's why I have the moral right to speak the way I speak.
Comrade ka 1 2027 ko election ndo ya dede ko kuma wa president America nego fare kita Nigeria. So 2027 will be hot, guys. It's either they make it right or only God knows what will happen.